Hey guys, what's up? And thanks for stopping by my channel, SimplyCrystalMichelle. And today I'm here to show you guys how I do my basic, easy wash day routine. Before we get into it, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. Anyway, just so you guys know, I do have some clothes on, and I'm going to apply the Just Natural Hair Care Grow New Hair Treatment. This is what I like to do before I get into like my wash day routine. I like to do a pre-poo, and so I'm really just focusing on just softening the hair, coating it with oil. Sometimes shampoos can be super stripping, and I'm just putting a layer of oil in between my hair and the shampoo, and it just softens the hair. My hair's a little bit damp, so it's just re-moisturizing it. And then I like to go in with this Talia Wajid biotin and basil growth oil. Now this oil has a lot of tingle, and you can heat it up if you want to, but I love to massage it, especially on my edges where I've been thinning out a lot lately because of a lot of different protective styles, and it just really gives me a nice tingle on my hair. It's going to stimulate hair growth, so it's just one of my favorite oils. Like, it's almost done. I've really been enjoying that whole protective styling line. Okay, so before we get into the shower, I'm using the Camille Rose Lavender Fresh Cleanse, and this came in the Lavender Curl Box. And I left that oil in my hair for about 30 minutes. You could put a cap on top. You can steam in the shower. You can get under your beautiful steamer. Whatever you want to do to just really let that oil penetrate into your hair strand. So I took about a dime size of the shampoo into my head. Well, maybe a little bit bigger, like a quarter size. My hair has been in braids underneath the wig for a week now, and I'm really using the pads of my fingers to massage my scalp. I'm not scratching, and I'm not taking the shampoo all the way down my hair. I'm mostly saturating my scalp, and I'm massaging my scalp with the pads of my finger. So don't scratch, just massage it in. Don't, mash up your hair so your hair doesn't tangle up. And then once that's done, I'm gonna rinse my hair out, and as you rinse it out, the suds from the shampoo is pretty much gonna cleanse all the way to the ends of your hair. I have dry ends, so I'm really trying to avoid drying my hair out in order to avoid breakage. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And I actually like this cleanser. It's not too stripping. It definitely leaves my hair nice and clean, and I love the scent of this entire line. So off camera, I love doing black and green tea rinses, but I did lose the footage for that. But I've been experiencing a lot of shedding lately, and so I've been doing tea rinses to decrease that. And I'm gonna mix in the Lavender Camille Rose conditioner, which has like this really intense peppermint smell. And if it gets on your scalp, you're gonna feel that tingle, which is great because we're getting blood circulating to our scalp, and it's gonna stimulate growth. And I also mixed it in with my Trader Joe conditioner because I noticed that deep conditioner doesn't have a lot of slip, and the jar is almost done. It went by so quickly, maybe 4 or 5 washes, and then it was over. And as you guys can see, I'm finger detangling. I like to start off finger detangling first. I want to get as much shedded hair out as possible. And then I go in with this wide tooth comb, which I find works best on my fine hair. And I'm detangling first at the ends, very, very gently, and then I work my way up. And whenever I feel a knot or a little bit of a snag, I stop, and then I work my way from the bottom. But before I do all that, I always start off with finger detangling. And right before I twist my hair up to set it aside, I finger detangle one more time, and I twist it up, put a clip on, and move on to the next section. I personally like to wash my hair in sections. I notice that sometimes my hair really gets super curly when it's wet, and then it'll curl into one another and tangle and make a hot mess. So it just allows me to cut my wash day time down significantly, and also helps with avoiding any extra breakage. I have very, very fine hair, so I try not to, or I'm trying to practice old basic natural hair tips, which is just pretty much avoiding over manipulating my hair as much as possible. While I love finger detangling, I noticed it wasn't getting a lot of the shedded hair out of my head, and then it was leading to knots later on. Now that we're done rinsing out the deep conditioner, I'm going in with their spritz, and I love the spritz of this line. However, I'm gonna save most of that for the winter time because there is glycerin in it, and so when the humidity hits, it's a hot mess. But this leaves my hair so moisturized, so I love to saturate my edges, my nape, the ends of my hair with this. And this is what I kind of do as like a way to kind of, you know, close the cuticles up. And when I do that final rinse on my hair in the shower, I like to do it with cool water. That way you're locking in all the moisture and you're closing the cuticles. Now guys, while I'm waiting for my hair to dry, I am a big t-shirt drying individual. Causes less frizz, less breakage, and also it gets my hair nice and dry over time. So this is just how I do it. I take a t-shirt, put it on my head, and twist my hair up, and my wash day is complete. Let me know what you think down below. Overall, I was happy with the Camille Rose line, and I'll definitely continue using it up. Thanks for stopping by to watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below and hit that notification bell, and go ahead and click on the next video on my channel. Happy healthy hair journey. Bye.